Oh, I cannot sleep. My mind will not shut off. I did something really crazy last week. I made an offer on a sailboat. Oh, I sleep so good in my little space capsule. I call it my space oddity. I'd like to thank David Bowie for that. But it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I cannot get back to sleep. Because today we are doing a boat survey on an Ericson 381. The same boat that Christian Williams sailed back and forth to Hawaii multiple times. A boat that I've been looking for quite some time. But I've never been able to afford one. But I found one called Momentum. And we'll find out today if I'm going to go through with the purchase. Well, I won't find out today because it might take a few days for the survey results to come back. But we're doing a survey today. And I'm excited and nervous. I want it to be the right boat. I want it to work for me, but I don't know. I can't let my emotions drive this. I have to let my surveyor do his work and help me get a reality check on this. I don't expect it to be perfect, but I need it to have good bones. One of the things that I can't accept on it is if it's been kind of DIY'd to death. I'm afraid that that might be the case, but I'm not sure. Based on the pictures that I've seen, the floor or the sole is not the original sole. It looks like a bunch of laminated plywood. Anyway, today we're doing a survey in a few hours. Shut down, brain. Go back to sleep. Shut down. Go back to sleep. See, we got good karma already.
Much as I appreciate him recommending me, I never forget that I work for you.
I appreciate that. I'm just really sad because I read through your contract that you're not going to go up in the chair and inspect all that high stuff. I want to get video of you swinging up there.
No, you don't.
Well, somebody's going up. We'll have to put up a dummy or something. I guess after I buy the boat, then I can go up as many times as I want.
You got it.
Obviously not your first boat.
Second.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a 30-foot Laguna up in Oceanside for a couple of years.
This is Hollywood.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
He's the
Pleasure.
buyer. This is Doug, the
Hey, Doug.
surveyor. We're just going to let Doug have at it.
Okay.
Our haul out's at 10.
Did you see a cold start?
Nope, I didn't see a cold start.
Was there any extended cranking? Did it just fire right up?
Fired right up. It took me longer to find where to put the key. So sometimes the water heater is engine heated.
The cooling side is disconnected.
Okay.
The electric works. There is obviously a coolant leak somewhere. I don't know if it's in the water heater or the line going to the water heater.
How long did you run the engine?
I just cranked it, started it, shut it off.
Sometimes the owner comes along behind me and turns everything off. So water pressure, VHF, running lights, main cabin light, everything but the macerator. Fuel pump I'm not going to turn on just yet.
Roger, Captain. Understand position 33-25.28 by 117-44.3. And can you pass a description of the wrap?
On 71. It works. Transmits, it receives.
There
Good
you
to
go.
I take a lot of pictures of stuff later when I go home, so I kind of analyze them.
Yeah.
And Sometimes I see shit I didn't see at first.
Yep.
This is June 24. It's expired. You know they have new ones that don't expire.
Flares?
Yeah, you get this little canister and it says never expires. It's a float with a white light on top, flashes SOS. That's great if you're in the bay. How far away you can see a light in part depends on your height of eye.
Yeah.
So if it's floating on the water, nobody's going to see it. If you're in any kind of sea,
Yeah.
you know, unless the helicopter's on top of you.
Mhm.
So for my life, if I'm going to go offshore to Catalina or somewhere, I want something goes in the air. Okay, like these.
Now, are those water activated?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
And when you register them with the FCC, they give you the sticker, and it has to be on there. So, and that expired in 23.
So we need to re-register with the FCC?
Yeah, every year. But yeah, that should be mounted somewhere outside. You can stow this inside when you're in.
Mm-hmm. But it should be outside.
I'm looking for an owner's manual. Workshop 4108. That's a Perkinson. Oh, interesting. Polar is a generator. See, it's wedged between these two.
Yeah,
So it's asking before I do some damage.
Do you want me to get a screwdriver and take that screw out?
Not without his permission. Yeah, let's talk to the owner.
Hey, Kelly. When we took the cover off of the motor, there's a top hatch. There's a screw that's been put in to hold it in place. We just need your permission to take that screw out. He said we can take the screw out. Okay. All right, I got that out for you.
Here's your water heater. I don't see bare wires. There's a grommet on where the wires go in.
Yeah.
But you see the two hoses on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's the engine heating they said was disconnected, so
Yeah.
that's not good at all. I'm a little leery about, you know,
Oh, yeah. Totally hot
shorting
up
that.
against metal.
I want him to fix that before we get underway.
It's Kelly from cruising out to San Diego. Need a message or a text?
That's dangerous. We need to fix that before we get underway. I don't know what this button is for. Start, stop.
Probably a remote start. Zip tie it up, that's fine.
Pretty sure it's a 4108. I have no idea why it has a Kohler heat exchanger on it. Belts look good, hoses. Normal for this to leak a little. You know, that's the raw water pump. And this is a breather, and that should be connected.
And that's such a sharp turn. That's no way that would have been crimped off.
That's easy to go to the auto parts store and get a 90-degree,
You need a preformed elbow. Let me see if I can get to the transmission.
You want to go in through the side over here, or?
Yeah. About 2.5 years ago, I had a gastric bypass. I used to be a lot heavier, but now I can't keep my pants up. I got no ass left to keep my pants up. I apologize in advance for the butt crack.
It's part of the service. A hearse?
Hurth. H-U-R-T-H.
Like a hearse shifter from the 80s?
Right.
Well, yeah, same company. See the glue used to hold the nameplate on? So I don't know what model or serial number. And there's your shaft gland. Doesn't look like it's leaking. You should be double clamped on both ends. This is a lock nut right here. You release the lock nut and then tighten the packing down if it's leaking at all. It's probably been sitting for a while, so it probably doesn't leak. They swell up a little bit. Once you get underway, it might start dripping a little. That's normal. It's like a cotton braided thing that's impregnated with wax. And when you start turning the shaft, the wax melts and seals. And they do wear out, and you have to adjust them periodically. And that's a decent looking fuel filter. There's no black stuff in the bottom.
Yeah. Typically, there's two fuel filters on a boat like this.
There will be a native fuel filter on the engine. And then this is kind of an upgrade, a Dahl. Raycor is more common.
Yeah.
But Dahl is nothing wrong with Dahl.
And this is where water would be showing up above if it's starting to fill in at all?
At the
Or?
bottom.
I just did a boat a couple days ago that had really bad fuel filters.
Really?
So I'll show you what they look like.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That
looks like a Christmas ornament.
Yeah, that was the other.
Man.
Yeah, so that's what they don't usually get that bad.
Right.
You'll see some black.
It looks like gold to me.
I know.
There's a gold line in there.
I'm looking for oil leaks, water leaks, bad hoses, motor mounts, zincs in the heat exchangers. You know what those are?
I know what zincs are. Why does it need to be on a heat exchanger?
Because you have salt water flowing through the heat
Oh,
exchanger,
okay.
and it's bronze.
Hmm.
So you have a finger of zinc, like threaded into a pipe plug you put in there. Usually the zinc is underneath, but on this one, this might be it. Did you check the oil?
No.
That's good. It's black. That's what you want for a sample. Don't let them change it before you pull a
Right.
sample. So this is your CNG cylinder. See that dangling wire? That's no good. You have to have strain relief. I'm not fond of bare wires without a shield. This is a temperature sensor. So if something shorted that, it's your oil pressure sensor. So this is your freshwater pump. I don't see a strainer on it. It's not required certainly, but
Quarter
Yeah.
till, so
we better go.
yeah.
I'll go get electrical tape and a couple of zip ties. Not a ton of issues so far. Little things on the engine, things that should be there. A couple of wires exposed. You mean the paper towel holder? That's its official new name.
Gotcha.
Every boat should have one, right?
These dogs are not, if you're going to cross the ocean.
I see pretty much water damage around most of them. And you're measuring the thickness of the chain to see if it's corroded down to a certain point, or?
No, this seems very light to me for this boat. It's only half an inch or a little over.
Yeah.
I get a little, maybe 5/8. The hatch looks good up here. You know, I've never seen one shatter, even though
Yeah.
Yep. I've only seen one fire extinguisher so far in the galley. By the way, there's two types of fire extinguishers. There's refillable and non-refillable. The ones with plastic heads are considered non-refillable,
Yeah.
and they're good for 12 years. And this one's dated 2015, so you're 2027.
There we are.
This one's still good. How about that one?
This one's in green,
Date on the bottom?
2019. So we still got years on that one.
Yeah. So we got to get underway, get over there.
Okay,
Right?
sounds good. We're ready to roll.
Ready to go?
I'll come up.
Oh, no.
You want to back it all the way out? Hey, if the wind's really shitty, I'll just pull into that one.
All the keel bolts look good. This is a fuel tank vent and fuel tank fill. They're supposed to be double clamped. That doesn't seem to be leaking.
There's a scale on that travel lift. So
Yeah.
when you pull it out, Doug will look at it, record the weight.
I'm buying it by the pound, right?
$5
The
a
price comes
pound.
down, yeah. That's the way grocery stores
Yeah,
should be, you know what I mean?
like
you roll
steak.
up a cart, you fill it with shit, you
Well,
weigh
this
it, you
is
pay for
USDA
it.
choice beef, so it'll be a discount. Yeah.
I thought this was Wagyu. I got some hay
that's-
fed beast.
Corn fed.
There you go, yeah.
Bell light looks good.
Yeah.
That's good. Vortex floodlight is good. Turn light is out.
So Doug, what are the deal breakers on something like this? The rudders, shot, I mean, what are...
Can't tell you that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. It depends on your skill level. And I tell you what's wrong, and you know I can hash it out with you.
Yeah,
You know, hey, this is
We'll
wrong.
talk
What do
about
I do
that.
about it? You know, if I know. Thank you, sir. You want to see the weight?
Get out your calculator. This is my offer. By the pound.
About 16.7.
This is a little bit better than I was expecting because I thought it would be a lot more worn down. You could probably go, I would say, maybe another 6 months to pushing it at a year.
1 inch shaft. I think it's doing its job.
Mm-hmm.
16 by 9. Top. I don't see any corrosion. I don't see any, you know, if it looks orange, that's not good. So we're testing the cutlass in here,
Yep.
and it's fine.
Yeah, there's no lift or shift in that at all. Yeah.
It doesn't feel too tight.
Now, are these reversed? Isn't the small one supposed to be up here and the big one on the back?
Highly controversial.
Is it really?
Some people say one way, some people say another.
Yeah.
I don't fall either way. What I would do is get a
Cotter pin. Huh?
Yeah. I might have to get a second job for that. 7-Eleven's hiring. How much are cotter pins?
Marine grade mil spec ones are about 500 each. No, I'm just kidding.
the rudder post. Basically the bearings that hold the rudder. You don't want to feel a lot of cloth. That one's good. The rudder turns easily still. What I don't see is cracking inside. Okay, so it's probably fine. But if you're going to cross the ocean, think about replacing it. That seam inside, that's not a crack. That's just the seam. It's molded seam.
Is this the funnest part of your whole job? Smacking boats? And I pay by the whack, right? That's why you whack so much?
50 cents a whack.
I'm at least 6 inches taller than any other surveyor in this town, so you get this extra 6 inches for free. I don't know if that's a plug through hole. I don't think it's a depth sounder.
I thought it might be a tank juicer, yeah. He said he does have some intermittent issues with it.
That's a C-section for your engine.
Okay, so that's what's going into the engine for cooling. Okay.
Yeah, they call it a clamshell strainer.
Right.
This one isn't clamshell. Keeps seaweed and grass and whatever else out.
If you notice that your speed, water speed is not working, a lot of times bottom cleaners don't clean this, so if it's not spinning freely, you can remove them, clean them, and put them back in from the inside of the boat.
This is fiberglass, that's metal. See the difference?
Yep.
Catalina's has something called a smile. We've heard of that.
Yeah, the front edge separates and...
Not a problem. It is what it is. Joe goes like that. Put a little epoxy over it.
What is this right here?
Maybe they had an eye ring there?
Yeah.
Good question. Let's look inside when we get there.
So at what point on a new bottom paint do you sand it all the way down?
You really don't.
You never do. You just even it out and paint it again.
Knock off the loose stuff, yeah.
So if there were water that were getting into this, you would hear a different sound, or would it still be the same?
Actually, fiberglass gel coat is quite porous. Okay, people think, oh, it's smooth and hard, no water gets in. Yeah, a lot of water gets in. Gets past the gel coat. That's the woven roving. You see telegraphing through. So you use an omnidirectional top matting, which prevents the woven roving from telegraphing through so much. And then you put the gel coat.
So is the rudder actually made of steel?
Now, if shaft will come down, then there'll be a plate sticking out to some degree.
To give it structure.
Yeah.
The favorite part of my day was actually seeing the boat completely out of the water. She reminded me of an orca whale that had maybe just escaped from SeaWorld. Now I'm really looking forward to the sea trial. This is going to be so fun.